Hi folks, Marcus here at CountryWoodSmoke HQ, and today I'm here with my lovely friend Sue Stoneman.
Hello Marcus.
How you doing, lovely? Today we're going to be showing you how to set up a Kamado for heat control so you can control it for whatever you're cooking, and Sue here is a dab hand at this.
Me Marcus, I'll bake and I'll do everything in my Kamado, so let's have a look inside.
Okay. So you and I work slightly differently. So I'm a big fan of banking up coals to one side. How do you set yours up?
I would use my deflector plates to give me my indirect cooking.
Yeah.
I would always fill my charcoal basket full because you're never quite sure how long you're going to be cooking for, and the insulation properties of the Kamado Joe will not need to worry about reloading. So I would always fill it up, and then when you finish cooking, shut it all down. You know you'll still get loads of charcoal in there for your next cook.
Yeah, I tend to go slightly differently, and I'll bank it up to one side, and I'll try and got a good handle over the years on how much charcoal to use for a cook, and I'll push that to one side or the back depending on what I'm cooking, and then I've got a nice indirect zone. I don't use the plates as much as maybe I should, but for me, you know, I'm quite happy cooking in the indirect zone and having the coals away from the food.
But that comes with experience. You get to know the temperature, how to control it. If I was using the rotisserie, I would use less charcoal and bank my coal to the back.
There's so many ways to cook on these. That's the great thing. There's no right and wrong way necessarily.
Yeah, you'll find your own way.
Yeah, you find your own way. So that's how we have the coal set up. So lid down cooking. I see a lot of these being used with the lid up all the time, and it's wasted heat, isn't it? Really?
Okay with the lid up when you're doing quick steaks, quick grilling, but for the longer cooks, you really want to close that lid and let it do its thing.
Absolutely. So how would you go about controlling the temperature on here?
So once I've lit it, you need to keep your lid open and your bottom vent fully open just to get that fire going. 15 to 20 minutes for those coals to get nice and hot, and that's when you need to start taming that temperature. You want it to the temperature you're going to be cooking at. So I would then close my lid, close that bottom vent a little bit, and then just tweak this top vent. Again, wait another 10 minutes or so, waiting for that dial to steady at the temperature you want. You can't be impatient. If it's going to be another 5 minutes, or if I'm in a hurry, I will put my food in before it's got to that desired temperature, and then just control it with that top vent there.
Absolutely. That's a really good technique. I've got a slightly different technique that I've been doing over the years. So I get it lit, shut the lid down, have this vent fully open like that, and this one fully open, and that will get the heat going through it, same as you having the lid open. Gets the heat going, warms everything up, and then when I'm getting closer to my temperature, I'll pull this across, shut it down, and then start to control it on here. I'm more of a down there controller. For me, these are my brakes, and
fine tuning.
Fine tuning, and it just slows it down. It traps the combustion gases in there and acts as a brake just to slow it down. But you can use a combination of both, really. I do most of my controlling with the bottom vent down there, but everyone's got their own way of doing it, and that's okay. There's no right and wrong way, is there?
Right. Once you get to learn of your own grill, and then you can cook almost anything in it.
Absolutely. So much potential. Well, thank you, Sue. This has been brilliant. You know, as you can see, there's two different ways. There's lots of different ways. Nobody has to tell you the right and wrong way to do it. Do it how works best for you. But that's a guideline. Have a play with both ways and see which way works best for you. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Learning and having fun, and how to control temperatures.